Free kick, guys. Free kick. Free kick. It's goal. Goal or not goal? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Ronaldo on the ball for the 1-1. Let's see. First of the season on free kick. Oh no! Ciao guys, ciao guys. We are losing 1-0. Mistake of Capitano that he's a monster. He's a beast. He's doing an okay game, but he has one problem and he's always playing with the hands really far away. Can we be really pissed off with Chiellini? No, because at the end he's a guy that was giving us so much to Juventus that sometimes mistakes happens, but it's a big mistake. On the other hand, what was I writing in my notebook? I was writing the first until the 15th minute domination of Juve, then a lot of pressing, a really great pressing of Juve. Juventus risking a lot, except of that penalty. That's a gift to Napoli. We are not risking a lot. Don't forget, we have no Dybala, no Arthur, no McKennie. Morata is not in big form, so we are playing. I will not say okay. We are not playing a beautiful football. Let's be honest on that one. It's not a beautiful. It's not a beautiful football, but yes, I repeat, it's a great pressing from Juventus that start to go on all the balls. At least they try. The problem is when we have the ball. When we have the ball, when we recuperate it, we are giving it to the back. To Chiellini, that touched, according to me, 1,500 balls today. Napoli, they know. They go to De Ligt. They leave Chiellini alone because Chiellini has not that big decisive pass, and that's a problem. Ronaldo 70 saying we are not going forward. It's true. If you want to say that, it's true. Except of that, we are playing. We are pressing. We are trying, but we have no idea what to do with the ball. For me, I will tell you immediately, because I saw the name of Bernardeschi a few times. Rishabi saying Bernardeschi out. Please stop with it immediately. I don't want to speak about it. For me, the worst of the game is Morata today. It's Morata because he's invisible. The 2-3 times that he was able to have the ball and to be dangerous, he took the wrong decision, going really in front into the wall of Napoli games. So the Napoli that didn't play a great game at all because Juventus was stronger. We are stronger, but Napoli, the two players that are doing the difference today is Di Lorenzo. It's the Mexican guy, Chucky Lozano, and Mario Rui, the Portuguese player, because Mario Rui is giving a lot of support in defense, and Lozano is taking all the balls and taking fall after fall after fall. Napoli is missing 5 start 11 players, and we play like this. Bernardeschi from the start. Pirlo is totally wrong with this loss. We are out of the Scudetto game. Softic, who do you want Pirlo to play? This is the big question. McKennie is not in form. He has a hip problem. Arthur is not there. Ramsey is not there. So who do we play? That's a big question. Who do we play with games every 3 days? Yes, Napoli is missing 5 players. I agree with you. But on the other hand, in these 5 players that they are missing, they are doing nothing today. Juventus is not beautiful offensively, but except of the penalty that we give as a gift like this to Napoli, to how is his name? Insigne. Except of that, I don't see any big risk of Napoli neither. So Juventus is not doing a bad game. For me, Rabiot and Bentancur are doing okay. They are doing really okay. We have a problem with Bernardeschi that is asked today. So think before criticizing Bernardeschi again. Another time we are asking to Bernardeschi to do another role, because we are not playing a 4-4-2 today. We are playing a 3-5-2 with a Bernardeschi that is giving support where he can give support. He tried to be free between the lines, and to be honest, sometimes he also succeed to be there. But it's not only Bernardeschi that missed today. It's not only Bernardeschi, because from the moment Bernardeschi has the ball, yes, he's giving it to the back, but who do we have to give the ball to? That's another question. Can you find me a man where Bernardeschi can give the ball to? Because I don't see a lot of movements of Morata. We know that Rabiot and Bentancur are not the one that will go inserting themselves. So most of the time he has the ball, he doesn't know what to do, he give it to the back. Should he create the difference? Probably yes. So if you tell me that at a certain moment, if there are no solution, he should create something, I kind of agree with you, and that he's not able to do it today. So if you want to criticize Bernardeschi on that one, yes. But would he wake up as the fenomeno, as the Roberto Baggio of Juventus? No, then you are maybe probably dreaming. About the choices of Pirlo, I would not criticize the choices because they are good. The problem is that we are a bit too static, and we are giving too much to the back. We are not suffering to the in the back. The only problem when we suffered was the penalty, and then when they scored, they start believing in it, and we know the difference. There is a big difference between Lozano, De Ligt, and the Insigne and De Ligt, because they are a lot more faster, because they have a really small body. They can change immediately their direction, when De Ligt today has some difficulties. So many inaccurate passes, need run and counter attack. Yes, but to be honest, in the first 15 minutes, I saw even a Juventus that tried, but we are not able to do it. I don't believe, Sylvain, that it's the midfield that is weak. I think that today we have to do with what we have, and it's not easy because we are missing a lot of men. Beppe, bring in Arthur. Yeah, Arthur is at home. He will probably miss a few weeks on the game. So we have to check his conditions, but today he will not be there. So this is impossible. I'm pissed off. Time to sub Bernardeschi with Kulusevski right away. Can be a solution. On the other hand, when Kulusevski will enter, and when he will have as well a difficult game today, because Mario Rui will man mark him as a crazy, then we will criticize Kulusevski. So I don't believe it's a fault of Bernardeschi, guys. My opinion, my opinion. It's easy to say it's Bernardeschi. It's Bernardeschi. If you want to find guilty players today, you can put the blame on, for me, on Morata, 1, 2 on Chiellini, because even if Chiellini is really great in defense, today he made a big mistake, because that center, that cross, it was no way to the player. The player could do nothing because Szczesny had the ball easily in the hand. If you play like that, you're taking a risk. You're taking a risk, and it is what it is. Antonio, I'm not taking excuses. This is my way of interpreting the game. Then you can be happy with it or not. This is everyone is interpreting the game. If I would trying to find excuses for players, then I would say that Chiellini today did a perfect game and that things can happen. No, he made a mistake with his hand. Bernardeschi cannot even make a simple pass. Okay. Why do we play as if we are already 1-0 up, and we keep playing back passes, and the whole game is between mid and defense? Because we have no idea what to do with the ball. Because the problem is that the only one that are trying to do the difference today is on the left, Chiesa, that is playing a great game, and then Cuadrado, that's playing another great game. The difference with Cuadrado, that is on his side, there is Lozano, and this is dangerous because they are playing on him all the time. So Cuadrado has to pay attention defensively and has to move forward offensively. So what gives us as a result that the only danger that Juventus can create is on Chiesa. If on that you add the fact that the referee is never whistling on Chiesa, on Ronaldo, on every single player, but he gives it all to Napoli, then it starts to be really, really hard. Cuadrado out, Alexandro in. Makes no sense. Ronaldo 7. Makes no sense at all for me. I don't understand it. On the other hand, okay, okay, it's not a suggestion, it's a news, because Asif is also saying Cuadrado has a slight muscular problem. Alexandro warming up. So, okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. On the other hand, we will then go in a real 4-4-2 with Alexandro on the left, Danilo on the right. Danilo is doing a really great game. Danilo is playing great, and then you will have the two center backs in the middle, Chiellini and De Ligt. Will we put some energy and some creativity in the middle? There is no. I don't know perfectly the conditions of McKennie. If he's able to, why not? Otherwise, the only solution that we have there is Kulusevski, and that's it. Chiesa is doing well. Ronaldo, okay. There is okay. Nothing much to say. Not a spectacular game. Not a bad game. It's hard. On the other hand, it's a 1-0 with a gift. Otherwise, we would have suffered 0. Now it will be difficult. I believe in it. We can do it. Jason is saying as well, McKennie is tired. It's okay. Now we played. I don't know what you were expecting, guys. We saw versus Inter. We saw versus Roma that Juventus is tired. We were able to hide the fact that we were tired to play every 3 days because we don't have subs at the moment. When you start thinking that your team will be full with the Dybala that's come back, that Dybala has to come back. You have then a Morata that has flu that is not 100%, and we see today Arthur that suddenly has a X problem because he's an injury from at Barcelona that wakes up. Then you start to have really difficulties in the middle. You can't change. You have a really big problem. But for me, I see the comments about Bernardeschi. Was he worse than the other ones? I don't know. Well, I see the name of Fagioli a lot of time. Let's be honest. How many minutes of Fagioli did you see? 50 minutes in total with Serie A. Guys, if you saw him in under 23, he's a great guy, but do you want to burn him versus Napoli in Serie A in a game where you have to win? Let's be honest, guys, and not be dreamers and crazy guys, okay? We are playing already with a lot of young players that sometimes has some difficulties to enter. So if we want to win the game, we have to move the ball forward. Even Ronaldo saying to the team to go forward. We are moving the ball, need to change tactic. You're right, Aziz John. If we want to win, we have to go forward. But then the problem is also the players in the front, they have to unmark themselves. And that's another problem because it's easy to criticize Chiellini that it's not his best skill. We miss Bonucci. You remember Bonucci that everyone is criticizing? We don't want to see Bonucci anymore. Bonucci is not there. There is nobody that is in these kinds of games when it's difficult to go through the midfield, but we are looking immediately to the wings, Cuadrado and Chiesa, or immediately Ronaldo and Morata. We miss someone that is able to give it because we have a De Ligt. You have immediately the players on him. They are trying to press him with Osimhen. They leave Chiellini alone that is not able to do the same kind of work. So you leave Chiellini alone, and that's why Bonucci is important together with De Ligt, because you have two solutions. You can play on the wings easily. You can play with a player like Arthur that is taking the ball, he's never losing it, and he's distributing it, or you have the option with both sides to go really far. So you miss a player like Bonucci today. So, when we criticize kind of players, this is one of the things for me. Then I'm not saying here that Bonucci is the best of the world, but this is a characteristic that today could have helped us a lot for me. Now we play with two midfielders with the adapted Bernardeschi that has a real difficult task today also for him. It's hard. Dybala, we need Dybala, but Dybala is not there. We didn't. We needed him absolutely. He was not there for the other games. We were winning game after game, so we should be able, as a Juventus team, to win without Dybala as well today. I'm not worried for the second half, guys. I believe Juventus will do something. I'm quite okay, I believe in it, but it's true that, and I agree with you guys. From the moment we have the ball, we don't find solutions. I don't want to criticize or point my finger on one player because Bentancur and Rabiot, they are doing what they have to do. What we need is unmarked players, and we will have even more difficulties in the second half because Cuadrado will miss. Apparently, he has a muscular injury. When that happens, it's hard. It's hard. So, but it's not over. We know it. Juventus is going fino alla fine. Beppe, even if we take 1 point, it's not good enough today. We need 3 points, or it will be failure. You understand? Yeah, for sure. I understand. I agree with you. 1 point is not enough. I agree. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. Yeah, I try to understand the game, why it's happening, what we are seeing. Players are on the pitch, guys. We see each other after the game. Just reading Natale, who's saying, aside from the penalty, we would have seen a domination performance with little threat from Napoli. People keep calm. Grazie, Natale. I pinned this one up like that. Without reading, but I totally agree. So game is about to start. Let's go. I believe in it. I hope you as well. I hope we can have a smile at the end of the game. Grazie, forza, Juve. People are disagreeing with me. I see it can happen for sure. Huh? Hey, I'm not the expert of the earth, huh, guys. Dear, you can for sure disagree with me, Masud. That's fine. That's really fine. Let's win. Ciao, guys. Forza Juve.